A major development today in a case that haunted Scottsdale for more than a decade. The trial underway for the man accused of brutally murdering 31-year-old Allison Feldman in her own home back in 2015.
Police say Feldman was found beaten to death inside her Scottsdale house in February of that year. Ian Mitchum has been charged with killing her, and after nearly 11 years, the long-delayed court proceedings are now moving forward.
12 News journalist Tricia Hendricks in the courtroom today following every new development. What happened today, Tricia?
This case has been on a break since mid-November, so this morning, after a couple weeks on break, jury was back in court, and Scottsdale Police Lieutenant Lockerbie was the first witness that was called back to the stand. Lieutenant Lockerbie last worked on the case as supervisor of the Violent Crimes Unit. During the prosecution's direct examination this morning, he talked about evidence they collected at the scene during the 4 days following Allison's murder. He said placards were placed on 26 specific pieces of evidence that investigators felt were significant in the initial investigation. And one of those pieces of evidence was a substance that investigators thought was out of place when compared to blood stains they discovered on the floor in her home. He also told the jury about glass shards investigators found all throughout her living room and kitchen area, and one larger piece of glass, the top of a broken beer bottle they found underneath the couch in the sunken living room.
Was finding the bottle important to you?
Yes, it was.
Why?
Well, the main reason is all of the different beer glass and broken beer bottles that we were finding in the home. We were concerned because there wasn't enough to make an actual beer bottle. So when we found this neck of the part of the bottle, it was important to us because we found a significant part of a bottle that, of all the other pieces that we had collected, we weren't finding an entire beer bottle. There was definitely some pieces missing.
Investigators say they identified Ian Mitchum as the suspect after DNA evidence from the crime scene closely matched genetic material belonging to Mitchum's brother, who was already in prison. Police later located a vial of Mitchum's blood from a 2015 DUI arrest. A sample of that, according to reports, should have been destroyed years earlier. Without obtaining a new warrant, Scottsdale police tested that blood and created Mitchum's DNA profile, which they say matched evidence from the Feldman crime scene. While that decision sparked privacy and ethical debates that reached the Arizona Supreme Court, justices ultimately upheld the use of that evidence. Coming up on 12 News at 5, we're going to have much more on this ongoing case and what jurors heard from inside the courtroom today. Tricia Hendricks, 12 News.
Tricia, thank you. And if you want to watch the testimony for yourself, every question, every answer, we are streaming full gavel-to-gavel coverage right now on 12 Plus.